Welcome along to Super Saturday on Fox Cricket. First up here, magnificent scenes at the SCG. The Sixers and the Scorchers both going through a rare flat spot. And Steve Smith will be wandering out in the middle to have a hit. He's done some extraordinary things at this ground in the past. He'll be looking to get into it. 3 games of the Big Bash before he heads off to Sri Lanka. Starting with Richardson with a slip in place to Philippe. Immediately hits the inside portion of the bat, so we get a look at Steve Smith, who said, Dave, he's been away, he's tried to switch off, played a bit of golf, had a hit in the nets. Slow one, boundary. Tried to deceive Smith. Gets a little bit funky. Takes the ramp on and hits it well. And gets it to the boundary. Just spooned and out. Philippe just tried to work it, got a thick edge, and Behrendorff gets the first. So the first one goes down, 18. Philippe departs for 9. Patterson brings some aggression and just whips it away nicely. Might be a short band, but he picked it up, clipped it for the first 6 of the evening. And he bowls it where he wants it, but he gets it high on the bat. There's 2 men running at each other right on the rope. Really good catch that. Staring into the sunshine, Patterson took on the short leg side. Cooper Connolly gets his first wicket.
The Sixers lose Curtis Patterson and are now 2 for 49.
Wins titles for fun. Just gets enough on it, does Moses. I think that's what's expected as he lofts him straight down the ground. That's well timed by Smith. Work to be done, too much work. Takes him away over cover. Spin away from the fielder. Valiant effort down there by AJ Tye, but it gets to the rope. Straight down the ground again. That's a glorious stroke. Not trying to overhit it. A couple of boundaries straight for Smith. Gets width. Oh, through the legs of the fielder. Boundary for Smith. He brings up a 50. He's 8th in the Big Bash, and the majority of the crowd came tonight to watch him bat, and he's let no one down.
Yeah, that's per Scorchers like that misfield there, which allowed Steve Smith to go to a well-made 50-53 off 36 balls. He found work hard at the start, but he's found his tempo the last 15 balls.
Whipped. Nice from Smith. Carved away through the offside. More runs. Another boundary. Oh. Sky, not completely timed, but enough bat on it by Enriquez. Tucked away again. Easy runs for S. Smith. Till that point. That's just hammered away. Dropped too short on leg stump. Moses said, I'll have a piece of that. After a slowish start. That is timing. Oh, that's the shot of the night by Smith. Trying to break this big partnership. Hard for. Save your legs, Moe. Smith targets the short side. It's all coming out of the trick bag now for Smith.
There you go.
Oh, bang! Smith, it's raining sixes now off Stevens' bat. Worth a shout. Gets him. Finally, the partnership is broken. Another quicker one. Agar gets a much-needed wicket and the partnership broken at 113. Moses, fine knock. 46 from 28, the partnership 113 from 57, and there you go. Doesn't time it, doesn't need to. Big Bad Ben clears the lot. Crowd catch taken there. Oh, that's a better one. Body Dorcius out of the middle, up the top of Bill O'Reilly. Not quite, not yet. It's wide, and it's dropped. Oh, it's all going wrong for AJ Tye. Can't believe it. Short side to leg, Richardson. Sliced away, it's going to be 4 more. Smith moves to 95. Chops it away to the offside, crowd on their feet. He stops on the single and he's 100, Steve Smith. He's 3rd in the Big Bash, he's just too good. He's a star, an absolute star, this man. They came to see him bat and Steve Smith has delivered.
There it is, fantastic knock, Steve Smith. They said how he is 3rd. He just loves coming back to the BBL and putting on clinics.
Dorcius smacks it away. Long side, doesn't matter. Up into the top deck, look out. Smith just doing as he pleases, doing as he wants, Stephen Smith. opens up, smashes it away over the offside. It's going to be 6 more for Smith. He can do no wrong. Smashed away on the onside, won't clear the rope. Will it clear the rope? Throw back, catch taken, brilliant, brilliant. Nick, you're out in the middle. What did you think when you took the catch immediately?
Thank you. Put it for the big screen.
It's been a serious inning. It's been very impressive to watch. We're going to have to do similar. Someone's going to get a big score and a big partnership.
Takes him away over the onside. This time it drops short. They finish on a single, and an absolutely brilliant, brilliant innings by Steven Smith. 121 not out off 64, 7 sixes. And as I said, for the second time in the space of 4 deliveries, he'll get a standing ovation here at the SCG. What a display of batting we've seen this afternoon at the SCG. The 10th highest Big Bash score of all time, 3 for 220, led by Steve Smith, 121 not out from 64 balls, 7 sixes and 10 fours. Don't go anywhere, Smithy. Fanning and Allen taking on Dwarshuis with the slip in place and a bit of shape early.
Out wide. Oh, that's 4. There's a dead patch out wide on the wicket.
The Scorchers, the scoreboard is weighing heavily on them. Picked away, and they need plenty more of that. Nicely struck by Fanning.
Yeah, it's a nice shot, that. Just back of a length. Just swiveled on that.
Yeah, catch it, Moses. Got that. We'll get that.
Talk us through it, Smithy.
Moses doesn't drop there. He's just got the safest hands in the game.
There you go. Let you go to your skipper. Thank you.
Nice whistle.
Not only does he make hundreds, he's taken over commentary as well. It's a double invoice night for Steven Smith. So Allen departs 15, 1 for 36. Thick outside edge. Got him! Abbott's on a hat-trick. Hardy departs first ball, and the Scorchers have major, major problems. So Hardy departs first ball. Connolly, he's a sweet timer of the ball. Big backswing and punches it to the rope.
Option to match up. It just gives another option to match up at the right times if we want to go down that path. And
Fanning picks it up and sends it. We've seen some big ones tonight, and that is sweetly struck.
It's a great shot there by Fanning, sorry. He just sort of knew where Ben Dwarshuis was going to pitch that.
That's nicely struck by Cooper Connolly. Hit on top of the ball. Well, it's the short boundary. It's an incredible shot, really, from Connolly. Again to Connolly. Wide. Smoked away! Of course he takes the catch, Jordan Silk. Steve Smith's out in the middle. I was just going to ask you, Steve, more the cricketers you played with, where does Jordan Silk rate as a fielder? 3 for 91. The young gun Connolly departs. Lofts it down the ground, hasn't timed it, should be out, is out. Kerr gets his first, Fanning's innings comes to an end, and the Scorchers, well, they're facing an uphill battle. Well, Sam Fanning departs for 41 and his first hit of the summer, played well. Not out. Turner gets underneath it, just tucks it round the corner and clears the lot. Takes the pace off it. Hobson just chops it straight down the ground and gets a much-needed boundary. Lobs it over mid-on, so runs starting to come. Screwed away over the offside. Hobson thinks he's gone and is. He was tossing his bat in the air. Catch is taken by Davies. The Dwarshuis breaks through. Big wicket.
5 for 119.
Follows Turner, gets it fine and gets it to the rope. Gee, that's well struck by Turner. He just picked it up short of a length and sent it through mid-wicket. Thick outside edge. Abbott's got another one. He's got 4. What a night he's having and what a night the Sixers are having. Agar departs, first ball.
6 for 128, not looking good now for the Scorchers.
Curtis Spores. Tucks it away nicely. Who did he get his 100 against?
Philippines.
The Philippines.
That you can get online. They will go. I know you love your bats, Howie, but they will be an absolute must-have if you love your cricket memorability. So Pat Cummins, Jasper Boomer on 1.
Another game coming straight after this. Turner's trying to keep his side in, and he's going nicely. 33 from 18. Gives himself room. What he can do is slap it away over cover for 6. He holds the key, however small it may be. Gives himself room, pumps it straight down the ground. Well struck, 4 more. A couple more big blows this over from Turner. Follows him, and that's exactly what they need. 6-1-4-6. Hang on. 50 for Turner off just 24 balls. Strike at 213. Where there's life, there's hope. Advances, thick outside edge. That'll be 4. Edge, 4 more. So a positive end of the over. 23 required. Oh, geez, hit that really hard as any ball. Straight up in the air. Philippi says, I'll have it, it's mine, I've got it. And there's your game right there. The skipper comes on to ice the whole arrangement.
Yep, Moses.
Turner ends with a fine 66, not out. And the Scorchers go down to the 6s, led by that man, Steve Smith, 121 not out. Look at that, Smith 121 in 7 6s, 10 4s. The partnership of 105 with his skipper, 46 after a slowish start. They went absolutely ballistic. And then Big Benny Dorsius wandered in with 23 from 7. AJ Tye going for 60-odd. Turner, 66. Fanning, 41. Abbott, the star with the ball, 4 for 43. The 6s, they move back to the top of the table, beating their arch rivals, the Scorchers, here at the SCG by 14 runs.